Hello guys, good evening. We want to talk about the global femicide and what is the femicide and what are the things that are caused by it and part of it. So today, um, so in my case, we want to talk about the cause of femicide. That it will be like this. The cause of femicide are diverse and complex and can vary according to social, political, and cultural context in which they occur. In which they occur. Below are some aspects that contribute to the appearance of femicide. First of all, we have gender violence. That gender violence is harassment, intimidation, emotional damage, and physical or sexual abuse by men, caused by men, and damaged by women. As we have this, we also have discrimination and social inequality that just because I am a man and and you're a woman, we are so different, and you cannot do the things as we do the men. We have lack of access to justice. The lack of access to justice is another factor that can contribute to femicide. And we have culture of machismo and violence. Machismo is a word in Spanish that is called that is like being more manly and abuse of women's rights. We have lack of preventive policies and measures that even though that the government always actually want to put the men at first and women second. And these factors are important not to act always in isolation, but can interact and amplify the effects of other factors. Therefore, addressing the problem of femicide requires a comprehensive and multidimensional approach that addresses these various causes.
I am talking about past and studied on femicide. Femicide is a serious problem affecting women all over the world. Here are some prevalent facts and studies. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, approximately 38% or more of the women worldwide are coming by an intimate part or a former intimate part. In Latin America, it's esteemed that 12 of the 35 countries with the highest rate of feminists in the world. In Mexico, for example, 30,752 feminists were registered in 2020, registering an increment of 7.1% over the previous years. In Argentina, there were 2,551 feminists in 2020, represent an increase of 7.7% over the previous years. In Spain, at least 1,097 feminists have been registered. That collection began in 23. In the United States, it is estimated that 1 in 6 women has been the victim of an attack, feminist, or the more in her lifetime. These stats are just a few examples of the magnitude of the feminist problem around the world. It is important to continue research and collection that to better understand the problem and find effective solutions to prevent and erase gender-based violence.
Luis.
Yeah, sorry. So, hi, I'm going to talk about the actions and policies to prevent and eradicate femicide. So, preventing and eradicating femicide requires a combination of actions and policies in different areas. Below are some of the measures that can be implemented. Sensitization and education. It is necessary to carry out awareness and education campaigns to raise awareness about the seriousness of the problem of femicide and promote a culture of respect and gender equality. This may include education, programs in schools, media campaigns, and trainings for public officials and justice professionals. Protection and support for victims. Victims of femicide need support and protection to get out of situations of violence. Policies and programs for the prevention of femicide should include measures to provide protection to victims, such as safe havens, hotlines, and legal and physiological assistance. Public security policies. Governments need to complete effective public security to policies to prevent femicide. This may include the information of specialized policies units to investigate and prevent gender-based violence, as well as the implementation of security measures in public and private places. Effective laws and sanctions. There's need to be effective laws and sanctions to combat femicide. This can include criminalizing gender-based violence, creating laws that recognize gender-based violence as a specific crime, and implementing harsh penalties or for perpetrators. Women's participation and empowerment. Women must have a voice and power in making decisions that affect their lives. Women's participation and empowerment are critical to preventing femicide and achieving gender equality in society. This may include promoting women's participation in politics and decision making, as well as implementing economic and educational empowerment programs for women. And so, in summary, the prevention and eradication of femicide requires comprehensive actions and policies in different areas. It is necessary to sensitize, protect, and support victims, implement effective public security policies, create effective laws and sanctions, and encourage women's participation and empowerment.
Hi, my name is Rossi, and I'm going to talking you about the impact of femicide on society. Femicide has a negative and a broad impact on society. It affects women and their families, as well as the entire community. The most significant effects include the loss of women's life, fair insecurity in society, mental health problems, gardening inequality, and economic costs. In addition, femicides can also limit women's participation in social and economic life and can have lasting effects on the well-being and quality of life of just effort. Addressing femicides effortlessly it's essential to protect the life and safety of women and to ensure garden quality and justice for all. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Rieger, and I'm going to talk about the impact of femicide sorry, the importance of justice and reparation of victims. And justice and reparation of victims are fundamental in the fight against femicide, as they are key elements to prevent and eradicate gender-based violence. Here are some reasons why justice and reparation are important in this context. One is recognition of violence. Justice and reparation are necessary to recognize and condemn gender-based violence, as well as to hold perpetrators of these crimes accountable. The recognition of violence is important for the prevention and eradication of femicide, as it helps to raise awareness about the seriousness of this problem and to sensitize society. and protection of human rights. Justice and reparation are essential to protect the human rights of femicide victims and their families. This includes the right to life, physical and psychological integrity, access to justice, and reparation for the harm suffered. And another one is prevention of impunity. Justice and reparation are necessary to prevent impunity in the cases of femicide and gender-based violence in general. Impunity perpetuates violence and sends the message that these lives don't matter, which can discourage victims from seeking help and authorities from taking action to prevent and punish violence. Reparation of the damage. Reparation of the damage is important for the victims and their families, since it allows them to recover part of what they have lost due to femicide. This may include financial compensation, access to psychological and social support services, and rehabilitation and reintegration measures. And in summary, justice and reparation are fundamental in the fight against femicide, as they are necessary to recognize and condemn gender-based violence, protect human rights, prevent impunity, and repair the harm suffered by victims and their lives, families. Sorry. It is necessary to work on strengthening the justice system and promoting a culture of respect and gender equity to guarantee justice and reparation in cases of femicide.
Well, guys, that's all for today. And about us, we have about us actually we have newsletters sign up. So how can we help others, and we can have very good updates about this if we investigate and research about the government side and what can we do to stop it. Thanks for everything, guys, and see you next time.